Cities are essential to our common future. They are dynamic places that can increase access to economic and social opportunities.
But there's an elephant in the room, or rather, an elephant in the city: corruption.
Staggering figures suggest that globally, between 10 and 40% of public budgets fall prey to corruption.
Urban property is worth more than the combined value of all stocks, bonds, and shares globally. The immense financial fortunes that can be made with this real estate attracts unsavory characters and a desire to bend the rules.
Add to this the intense competition for scarce public resources and local services, high degrees of informality and rapid urban growth, and it becomes clear that cities can be fertile breeding grounds for corruption.
But corruption often isn't as obvious as a bag of cash exchanged under a bridge at midnight. It covers a vast and complex set of practices, including procurement fraud, political favoritism, or even state capture, where rules and institutions are systematically bent to benefit a few.
When corruption renders infrastructure, housing, and urban development dysfunctional and ill-tailored to public needs, or even discriminatory to specific neighborhoods, it literally hardwires injustice into city systems for generations to come. Sadly, evidence suggests that women, the poor, and other marginalized groups suffer the most. And even after decades of anti-corruption efforts, progress is frustratingly slow.
Taking insights from social psychology and anti-corruption research, a new premise has gained popularity.
A narrow, legalistic focus on direct anti-corruption measures and a largely punitive approach is not working on its own.
Rules are never complete, often difficult to enforce, and corruption finds ways to root around them.
Instead, more promising may be to embrace the broader ambition of strengthening integrity, rather than reducing corruption as a guiding principle.
In short, a shift in focus from avoiding the wrong thing to doing the right thing.
So which sectors and people need to be involved when working towards building cities of integrity?
We know that corruption affects the entire urban development policy process, and that urban planners are centrally involved in many of these stages.
This means they are well positioned to prevent or call out covert urban corruption schemes. At the same time, they are themselves vulnerable to corrupt influences.
Despite this, little attention has been paid to how the planning profession can be leveraged to combat corruption in urban development.
Of course, there is no single answer.
No easy way to get the elephant out.
But there is clear evidence that activating the professional integrity of urban planners is a promising yet underexplored response that can support more just and equitable city futures.